Hello, this is the second video that I'm doing here about Bachelorette being cancelled due to domestic violence. This woman there's been a leak of a video on March 19th that the main woman of this new season is caught in the act of abusing child and boyfriend with violence. Okay, so in this second video I will look a bit deeper into my predictive drawing, because I do drawings that I say will connect to the top news of the future. And so we have this drawing here that I did on February 24th, 23 days earlier. Other things have also happened in relation to my drawing here, connected to the top news. But this is my second video about specifically the top news around Bachelorette cancellation, domestic violence. So in this part 2 here, I want to just make an extra point here to talk about my drawing, how there is blood in it. And this can be seen as symbolic of violence also. And when you look at this, you see the blood on the rose, the big rose next to the man, right? There's a big rose next to the man having blood on it. So, yeah. And what did the video that was leaked? I will leave a link to it below. You can look at it if you want. In that video, you see her throwing chairs and injuring the child. Okay. Yeah. Anyhow, and the boyfriend, right? So the show is cancelled. But in my drawing here from 23 days earlier, you have that you can notice that the rose is bleeding of the man there, you see? But yeah, but there is no rose next to the woman. Let me zoom out again and you see. No, there is only a rose next to the man, and the man is bleeding, right? So this can be seen as symbolic of this top news of Bachelorette domestic violence, where do you know how many millions of people of women was expecting to see this show? There's so many women that are dreaming about wedding and marriage, right? And now suddenly it was taken away from them, you see? This whole dreaming about wedding and marriage via the show Bachelorette was removed March 19th. It was already recorded, but it was taken away from all of these millions of women that likes to watch this show, right? And so it is symbolic, like it's fitting so well to my drawing that I did, the wedding in blood, right? It's fitting so well. It's just perfect, So, and when I did this drawing, again, I just want to remind you that I showed you this little scroll at the same time. So there's a link to the drawing video where I make the official statement that this is a drawing of the future. I am, in other words, officially putting my track record and reputation on the line to make a statement about the future. So what I'm doing is that it's like I am able to see, or I'm able to like perceive the future feelings or something like that. The future feelings is something that I can perceive, I think, okay? Something like that. Future emotions of the world. But what does people do? People watch shows, they look at that they are emotionally affected by the top news that is shaping the cultural consciousness. Yes. Like this top news, this kind of top news is shaping the cultural consciousness of this whole world. And I'm making drawings of that. When I do these drawings, I know, from my perspective, I know that it's going to make sense. I know that I will be able to do videos later on where I make a fairly good presentation about why my drawing is actually accurate about the top news, right? And so my drawing is also affecting the cultural consciousness. That's what it is. That's what it's doing. And this whole world is spitting on me when you try to shrink what I'm doing. You're trying to minimize what I'm doing. Like by ignoring what I do, you're spitting on it. You're spitting on the culture that I'm doing. Okay? So that's what's happening. Also, when you compare yourself with me without having evidence, you're spitting on me, right? Because I have evidence that I continuously present in this format where I go on, I risk my reputation by saying that this is a painting of the future. Then I follow up on that, and actually I I I'm loyal to my drawings, you could say. I believe in, like, first of all, yes, I believe in my drawings because there's something that I'm able to see, right? And with the facts on the table now afterwards, you can see that this is the cultural consciousness that is being shaped. Okay? And when you ignore this, you're spitting at it, okay? That's what happened. Not you specifically, maybe you a bit also, but the whole world is spitting on the cultural consciousness. That's what's happening. And luckily, I have evidence for all of this, which makes this is sane, All of this is sane because I have evidence. Thanks to the fact that I have evidence, every little part of this that I'm saying is sane, okay? That's how it is. It's like the most important thing of all is that this is sanity because that's where it starts. All of this starts with doing something that is sane, okay? And I cannot do something that is sane unless I have evidence. This is a sane artistic expression, okay? Okay. So this is, yeah, this is how it is. So that's my second video about this. You can see the, like, Bachelorette is all about it. It ends with this engagement often, and therefore it is the memetics of wedding that millions of women all over the world are watching this and dreaming about wedding, about this love, this how do you say, extravagance, or this over the top kind of you know, yeah. So that's how it is. That's how it is. And you can have your opinions on this, right? You can have opinions that this is not something you like, maybe, but still, this is the facts. Like, this is what I'm doing. I'm perceiving possible things in the future. Then I draw that, and then it will kind of resonate, and it will happen. That's how it is. So it's like a musical instrument, you know, something like that. Okay, see you guys. Bye.